Good evening, guys. It's Mr. Rhodes back for our second set of notes. Just want to make sure we understand what's going on, how it's happening, and what we're going to do. So this says student handout 2 from the notes that we got on Monday. If you didn't get them, of course you're going to get them. Don't worry, I got you back. Okay, so we want to understand that we're working with the surface area of triangular prisms. Keyword is triangular. Keyword is triangular. Making sure we understand which prisms we're dealing with help us to get our answers correct. Alright? Okay. So triangular prisms are made up of the following faces. They have bases. And the bases of the triangular prisms are triangles. Look at that. Who would have thought? Triangles are the basis of triangular prisms. Triangles are the basis of triangular prisms. Okay? And then we have lateral faces, which are the three rectangular faces. Okay? So if I'm looking at this image here, we always know that our height connects our two bases. Our height connects the two bases, and the two bases are triangular bases. So what are you saying, Mr. Rhodes? Okay, if this is our height, it's going up and down, right? That's our height. We have to understand that the triangles are our bases, not the rectangular square looking ones. It has to be the triangle. This is a base, and that is a base. You can color those in. Those are our bases, just like the rectangular prism. Same way, same thing, but we have to understand that because it's triangular prisms, the bases are triangles. Now, we still have the same formula for lateral surface area and for total surface area. Okay, so for lateral surface area, P is definitely the perimeter of the base. It's definitely the perimeter of the base, and the H is the height of the prism itself. Okay, so again, the lateral surface area is just pH, right? If you notice, the lateral surface area here is also involved in the total surface area formula. Okay, so again, pH, P is the perimeter of the base. H is the height, and big B is the area of the base. Okay, we're going to talk about big B because big B is going to be special for triangular prisms. Let me give you a second to get that written down and understood. Look over it a couple times. Now, how will you find the value of big P? How will you find the value of big P? Simple answer. We're going to add up the three sides of the triangular base. I'm going to add up the three sides. I'm sorry that I messed it up. Add up the three sides of a triangular base. I want you to underline triangular base. Okay? It's important that we understand one more time. If we don't know what the base is, we'll use the wrong numbers. to find it. I want you to understand. Triangular prisms, triangular base. Triangles have 3 sides. We just add them all up to find the perimeter. And the big B is different though. The big B, remember, it's the area of the base. Okay? So I'm going to write the formula for the area of the base. Big B for triangles big B for triangles. We can write it 2 ways. It's going to be the base times the height divided by 2, or you could write it as 1/2 the base times the height. We're going to talk about that at length, but I need you to get this now. Okay? Let's look at our 2 examples at the bottom here. Pause it if you need to catch up or to write what you need to write. Okay, number 1 and number 2. The first thing I would like to do is find my bases, right? My bases are triangles. So that means this side is my base, right here. That side is my base, and this side is a base. Remember, the bases are congruent. They are identical, right? So even though there is no third number here, you got to understand that the 25 here also belongs on this side there. 25 here on the hypotenuse of this triangle is the same thing for this one. Okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about our lateral surface area. What's the formula? Well, we already wrote it up here. The formula for the lateral surface area is PH. P times H. And wants us to plug in the numbers. So what's the perimeter of our base? Well, the 3 sides is 15, 20, and then 25. So the perimeter, I'm going to write it up here. Big P is equal to 15 plus 20 plus 25. Okay, 15 plus 20 plus 25, well, 20 and 25 are 45. 45 plus 15 is 60. So P is 60. Okay, and remember our height, H, connects the 2 bases. That would be this length right here. The 2 bases are connected by the number 22. Okay, so I'm going to write 22 right here. Write 22 there. Okay, I'm going to give you a second to catch up and go back over. Ask yourself, what are the bases? What's the height? How do I find it? Give it just a second. Alright, let's continue. So, if we were to do 60 times 22, it would end up being 1320 units squared. Alright, now we want to find the total surface area, and again that involves the lateral surface area, which is PH, plus 2 times big B, which is the area of the base. Okay, so PH is still the same number we had, which is 1320. I'm going to write 1320 plus 2 times the area of the base. Well, big B is the area of the base. So we have the base, and to find the area we have to do the base times the height. The base is 20, and I'm multiplying that by 15, and then I'm going to divide by 2. Okay, I do 20 times 15, and then I divide that by 2. 20 is the base of the triangle, 15 is the height. Okay, 20 times 15 is 300. divided by 2. 300 divided by 2 is 150. Okay, so that 150 is the base, the area of the base here. Okay, 320 times 150. Okay, so I mean 2 times 150. So I have 1320. I'm going to add 2 times 150. What 2 times 150 is 300. 300 plus 1320 is 1620 units squared. Okay, let's move on to the second example. Right here, right there. Okay, so this one's going to be a little different. Okay, we're going to have to find our formula. Lateral surface area, it's pH, and the formula for the total surface area is pH plus 2b. Again, if you understand it like this, once I find the lateral surface area, I can find the total. Really easy. Okay, so let's figure out what our bases are. Because it's a triangular prism, that means our base is here and here. Those are our bases. I'm going to color them in so you can see them. Those are our bases, right? So the height has to be the line connecting the two bases, which just so happens to be 8. Has to be the height. Has to be the height of the whole prism, right? So let's do our P, big P. Okay, so this side is 5. The little mark there means that that side and that side are congruent or equal. So we're going to have 5 plus 5 plus 6. Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. Okay, so our big P is 16. I'm multiplying that by the height of the base. Well, it doesn't give us, this is a slant height, but it's not the real height. So I can't use this. 6 is the base of the triangle there. This number 4 out here, I'm betting that that would be the height. And it should look like that. So the height of the triangle is going to be 4. I'm sorry. The height of the prism is going to be 8. So I write 8. We're going to use 4 later over here. Okay. So 16 times 8. What's that going to give us? 16 times 8 gives us 128 units squared. Okay, and I'll take that 128 and I'll put it right here where pH is at. 128. And I'm adding that to 2 times the area of the base. Big B. Remember the area of the base is base times height divided by 2. Okay, my height is 4. Okay. Okay. And then my base is 6. Right? So I'm going to do 4 times 6 divided by 2. Okay. Well, 4 times 6 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So 12 is the number we write for our big B. Okay. I'm going to multiply these two together and then add everything together after that. And I should get 152 units squared. Okay. So that is how we do both the rectangular and triangular prisms. We're going to work on these some more please study these notes, study, so that we can get these things understood and we can use them to our advantage. Thank you.